guys, what's up? I'm Brian here, doing another video for you guys, and this time we are taking a look at the Transformers Universe Classics Overkill. This was a Hasbro Toy Shop exclusive and is a repaint of the Classics toy of Grimlock. Now, I didn't really know what I was expecting with this toy because I never got the original version, which is Grimlock. This toy is really not that bad. I do have a couple of problems with it, but I don't think it's that bad. And I'm really happy that I finally got a Hasbro Toy Shop exclusive. I think that's pretty cool. It didn't come with the box or anything like that. It came with the instructions, I believe, but other than that, that was pretty much it. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at Overkill. And I think he's pretty cool. Now, people are going to remember that Overkill was one of Soundwave's little cassette characters. This is obviously not a Soundwave cassette character. He does not transform into a cassette. But, honestly, I don't think he's that bad. I don't think it ruins the character or anything like that. I think this is just a toy that they wanted to make, and they had the opportunity, and they decided, okay, let's go ahead and just make it. And they decided, hey, let's do it. And here we go. So he does have a robot mode, which is different than the original one, because the original one just transformed into the dinosaur. But he still has the dinosaur mode, so that's good. And I don't think this is bad. First up, the articulation is pretty decent. The front part of this doesn't have much for the articulation. You got the head that lifts up and goes down, you got the jaw, and then you got the arms. You also have light piping right there, which is very nice. But as far as the legs are concerned, you get a couple of joints throughout the legs. You get knee, you get out and in, you get right here, you get right there, then you got the foot. So you got a lot of articulation in the legs, which is very nice. Especially considering the fact that they transform into the arms, so you don't really have to do much. And then on the back here, you also have tail articulation. And there's quite a bit of tail articulation, which I really do like. I don't think this front bit... Oh, yep, the front bit still moves, so that's good. So yeah, I really do like the articulation of this toy. One of the things you can do is launch out the missile on the back, which is very nice. It's kind of got a weird yellow color to the missile, but I don't think this is that bad. You know, it's just a basic gun. That's pretty much it. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and transform the Grimlock, because there's not much more to say, or not Grimlock, Overkill, because there's not much more to say, except he's got peg and a hole right there, so I guess you can attach whatever you want to that, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, to transform the toy, you want to remove this. Now, you can leave that on for the transformation and just move this hinge to the back, but I'm going to remove that. You can also leave the gun on if you want. Anyways, just move that back, and let's see. Let's pop out the legs, which connect onto the top here, and separate the legs. Now, one of the things that I'm going to admit is the peg on the top here snapped completely. I don't know if that's my fault, but, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Anyways, bring down the knees, which are very tight, and then open up the head, and that will form the legs, which look a little odd for Grimlock, but I think for Overkill it's fine because this is a completely different character, so there's that. Take the arms and just move them down for right now, and let's work on the top section. What you want to do is you want to rotate this around like so, and let me bring up the camera. You want to take the this arm section and, oh, sorry, no. What you want to do is rotate this around like so, and it gets very confusing. Rotate the chest section like so. You got this little bit that you have to move out of the way, and you can also flip these little white bits out of the way too. Let's see, there we go. And then this is on a double hinge, and will move back like so. Take the arm down and collapse this section like so. Do the same thing to the other side. Well, not technically the same same thing, because the hinges are on the other side, but bring that down and around and transform the arm the same way. Take these down, and they're supposed to connect into the shoulders, holding them in place, but they completely miss it, so I don't really understand the point of that. and then take this little bit onto the back and move that down like so. Now, like I said, you can take the weapons and leave them on the back. You can leave that there, and if you want, you can leave this right here if you like. But what I like to do is use them as weapons, because that's what they're supposed to do. Before we add the weapons, I want to get into one thing. This little claw bit likes to move around, so when you're playing around with it and moving all the joints and whatnot, yeah, sometimes that will move out of place. And the knees are very tight, like almost way too tight. So I'm not too big of a fan of that, but I do like the detail. The chest looks very nice. I do like that. And the head itself, oh my god, the paint on that looks so good. I love this thing. It just looks amazing. Oh, I love this thing. So anyways, with that said, let's attach the weapons. You've got the gun that will attach right there like so. Again, you can plug that onto the back. And you can take the tail, move that down like so, and give him the tail as a weapon. So that's pretty nice. I do like that. With that out of the way, there's not really much more to say. I'm not sure how I feel about the heads being used as legs. Kind of like the original classic look of Grimlock. But with that said, this is not Grimlock. This is Overkill. So he can get away with it. And I think this design, the color scheme, is very nice. I just like the look of it. I think he's very cool. So with that out of the way, I would definitely recommend this guy. Like, seriously, I would. I think he's pretty cool. So with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun do that, and I'll see you guys next time.